All new tonight on Fox 31 News at 10. Operation Southern Shield is underway. See how Georgia will crack down on drivers who decide to speed and how it's impacting our state.
Also new, gas prices steadily rising. We'll tell you what the average price is and where you can find the cheapest gas.
This is Fox 31 News at 10.
And good evening and thank you for watching Fox 31 News at 10. I'm Aaron Leading.
And I'm Nicole Williams. First on Fox 31 tonight, we send things over to Fox 31 meteorologist Carrie Capello for a look at our forecast.
Happy Monday, Southwest Georgia. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We're getting the day started with some heat. We saw a few showers moving through South Georgia. Right now, it's relatively quiet. Just some rain showers across the area over to the west in parts of Mississippi, Alabama, parts of North Georgia up near Atlanta. Seeing heavier rain and some thunderstorms closer to home, though. Just a few light showers on top of us tonight. We're going to continue to see these showers and storms stick around. We're zooming in finally. The clicker wants to work today. A few isolated showers in parts of Ben Hill County, down further south near Lowndes and Lanier County, Clinch County, and Eccles County, and then over in parts of Baker County getting wet right now. Those temperatures outside in the 70s across the board. We'll see these temperatures continue to cool through the overnight, but what we'll see is they stay pretty similar to what they are right now. As we head out the door tomorrow, we'll start to see some rain chances back in the mix as well. Showers and storms are the name of the game. We'll take a look at how unsettled this week ahead will be. Plus, we're still battling the heat and the humidity when we'll see some cooler air move into South Georgia in just a few moments.
All right, Carrie, thanks. New tonight, Dougherty County investigators are working to keep our streets safe.
Fox 31's Mary Green tells you who they need your help finding in this week's Manhunt Monday.
In this week's Manhunt Monday, the Dougherty County Sheriff's Office needs your help finding Roderick Rainier Brown Jr. Brown is a 22-year-old black male. He's 5'8", weighs about 165 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. He also has a tattoo on his chest that says "Show No Mercy," a tattoo of a picture of Jesus on his left arm, and more tattoos on both arms and behind both ears. His last known address is on Pinion Drive. Brown is wanted for aggravated assault with a firearm. Anyone with information about Brown should call Albany Crime Stoppers at 436-TIPS. For Fox 31 News, I'm Mary Green.
Right now, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations is noticing a growing trend in THC edibles. This is according to new data from the GBI. THC is the active ingredient in marijuana, and edibles include cake, cookies, brownies, candy, and more. Deneen Kilgrease with the GBI wants parents to be aware that these things are out there. Kilgrease suggests telling your kids don't take food from strangers. She says the increase in cases involving the THC edibles is greater than the cases involving hydrocodone. The data comes from law enforcement drug seizures from the first 5 months of 2018.
Well, the search continues for a Leesburg police chief after longtime Chief Charles Moore died back in May. According to City Manager Bob Alexander, the city began looking for applicants about 3 weeks ago. Applicants had until this past Friday to bring their resume to City Hall. When Fox 31 spoke to Alexander on Tuesday, City Hall had received more than 25 resumes. Starting this week, the committee will be narrowing down applicants and interviewing candidates. And according to Alexander, the committee is looking for a person that has a lot of experience in leadership qualities.
Law enforcement officers in Georgia are putting their foot down on drivers who are speeding this week. Beginning today, Georgia is joining 4 neighboring states to pull over drivers who are speeding on interstates, major highways, and local roads. Georgia State Patrol Post 40 is looking for drivers who are breaking the law by traveling above the speed limit during the second annual Operation Southern Shield. According to the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, the main goal is to reduce crashes and provide a safer roadway for drivers. Post 40 Trooper Robert Corbin says GSP will be taking the campaign extremely seriously.
We know speed hurts, speed kills. We got to slow people down. Interstates, main state routes, even local highways. People are in a rush. We want them to slow down.
During last year's speed operation, the number of traffic deaths in the state were 35% lower than the other 3 weeks of July. Operation Southern Shield will wrap up this Sunday, July 22nd.
Well, for years, Dougherty County Commissioner Anthony Jones and some of his constituents have been advocating for a traffic signal at US 19 and Nelms Road. And tonight, the Georgia Department of Transportation says a traffic light will not be coming to that intersection.
Fox 31's Mary Green tells us why not and what the new alternatives are for this dangerous intersection.
It's like being on a football field, I mean, and you're the person who's running the ball. I mean, when you pull out of Nelms Road on 19, I mean, you get across 2 lanes, and then if you're not certain as to what you need to do for the next 2, and that's what people seem to have gotten trapped at going through there.
The intersection of US 19 and Nelms Road has been called one of the most dangerous in Dougherty County. That's why Commissioner Anthony Jones wants to see a traffic signal here.
The most practical thing and the most easiest thing for people to navigate is a traffic light.
But that won't be happening. The Georgia Department of Transportation says the need for a traffic signal is determined by guidelines set by the Federal Highway Administration. Some of those factors include traffic volume, pedestrian volume, and whether or not there are other signals in the area.
Whenever the study was done, it was found that none of those 9 criteria were met.
That's the same result from a new study by an independent engineering firm finished last month, according to GDOT. That firm instead gave 4 new alternatives: a roundabout, a restricted crossing and U-turn, a 2-stage crossing, and one that would only allow right turns in and out of US 19.
We've got to look at the study and decide which alternative in consultation with the county commission and the public, and make the decision on which alternative that we're going to go forward with.
Jones says he believes some of those options may be too complicated for the average driver.
Oh man, we got to have a driver's education course in District 6 for the folks on Nelms and 19.
But GDOT traffic engineer Randy Rathburn says an unwarranted signal can be even more dangerous than not having one at all.
It leads to non-compliance, basically people running the red light.
GDOT has the final say, and Jones says he hopes they install what's safest for his constituents.
They control all the marbles on that, and we just have to follow their lead and what they say that's best recommended that meets the safety needs of everybody involved.
Mary Green, Fox 31 News.
Heads or tails, one could let you off with a ticket, the other could land you in jail. That's the game 2 Georgia police officers allegedly played with a driver.
You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour?
Sarah Webb was speeding when she was pulled over in April. Officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson had a choice: either cite Webb for speeding or arrest her. Body cam video shows they based their decision on the flip of a coin.
A head, R tail.
Okay.
This is tail, right?
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi.
In light of the circumstances of Webb's arrest, prosecutors dropped the charges. Officers Brown and Wilson have worked on the force for about 2 years.
Next on Fox 31 News at 10, a foster care crisis in Southwest Georgia. We'll tell you what one organization is doing to help people become foster parents.
And kicking off Gator Week on Fox 31, we take you to a spot where you can find hundreds of alligators and tell you why some people are visiting it as a vacation spot.